Hey crew, John G, Modern Design. Look at this, Virginia Water Garden. Shout out to Charlie Ross. He gave me a free hat. I gotta give him a call out, man. Check this out, guys. My team is getting ready to knock this project out. I want to shoot some footage for you real fast. I'm blasting out of here to Miami. Look at this water feature. This thing has been here for a long time. It's outdated, whatever. I'm not even going into all that. But we are gonna turn this into an amazing Modern Design aquascaping signature water feature. Come on down here, Jake. Let's walk around and tell them what we're gonna do. The pond is a little small. It's got some old Savio equipment on it. We're gonna update it and put some Aquascapes equipment. So we're gonna enlarge this pond to a 16 by 16 pond. It's gonna be about 2.5 feet deep. Whole thing, big boulders, jets, fish, plant pockets, fish cave, and there's deck areas right up here. The viewing area from the back porch on the house. Everything is gonna be mentally geared for their enjoyment in that direction. And we're gonna get a lot more wow factor out of this thing. I'm gonna let the guys get this thing. We gotta clean it out, we gotta tear it out and get it prepped before we can actually do any kind of construction. So I'm gonna go play on a project in Miami for 3 days while they clean up this mess. Hopefully I'll get back here and help them do something fun next week. You guys stay tuned.
So, why don't you tell everybody why we're here, Jake?
Brakes decided to go kaput on us. So now we're sitting here waiting for the tow truck to take our truck to Athens. Then we got to get a ride to Knoxville to pick up a rental work truck, come back here, pick up our trailer, go to the job site, drop this trailer, pick up the box trailer, and then take a look at the job site, get somewhat of a plan together, and then we're going to ditch the job site and go do a bunch of service work.
All right, guys, so here we are. We are in Maryville, Tennessee, and we are doing a renovation on this pond. So I think it's probably right about 10 by 12 right now, 10 by 14. We're blowing it up to a 16 by 16, going at least 2 feet deep with this thing. It's gonna be sweet. Following me upstream, pretty much what we've got. You can see we've got super low liner edges all the way around this thing. It looks like maybe a 3-inch differential from the highest points of the liner to the bottom of the stream, and then some actually pretty thick stones in here. So this is up in this top section. We had a little bit of a pond up here. We are eliminating this thing in totality, and we are coming in with a 6,000 biofilm. So it's a huge biological filter that is going to be more than enough to keep this pond looking great. If you put your bacteria in on a regular basis, you don't put it in there, you have a glorified box up here. That being said, we're gonna get to it. Start slinging some rocks, guys.
Here we are. So the guys have gotten this all torn out. Guess what? I did not go to Miami. I'm still here. Go figure. I'm gonna spray it all out on the ground today. Let them get this whole thing excavated and shaped out. And then I'm gonna come back later because my son's coming back from the military today and I got other things to do. So I'm out of here later.
Caught this cute little guy. You want to see him? He's just hiding. He's comfy. I'm gonna let him go in the trees. Me and Hunter have started to shape out the pond that we're getting. We've got our, let's see, what are we? We're shelf level right now, so we've got about 18 inches around the outside of this to kind of help hold our boulders up, and then you can see our spray painted circle. That's where we're going to be dropping to a depth of 3 feet total. And you can see out here we've got where we're going to be. It's going to look more deep. It's going to drop pretty much straight down, so it's going to give it a more, more depth look to it. And then we've got our 4-foot shelf out here by I don't know how many feet wide. That's for our waterfall to come down and our wing wall for our big boulders coming in. So we're going to get out of here, get wrapped up, tarp our stuff up so we're not working in a soup tomorrow, and get back at it.
People screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place.
What are you guys doing?
Trying to catch a frog. I got 2 frogs.
All 3, huh?
So just so you know, that's how you work a frog.
Alright, so this is pretty much our finished hole. We got a little bit of rock picking and stuff to do, but this is a 3-foot deep pond. This thing is going to be absolutely epic. We got our fish cave going right about where I'm standing, somewhere in here, because this is the bank for our waterfalls. And one thing when I design a fish cave generally, I don't want it facing towards the water flow, because all the sediment and stuff will actually push and build up in the fish cave. So we're actually going to have it probably facing right towards you guys from where we're at. That's where we're going to be. We've got an interaction stone going somewhere on this side of the pond. We've got our skimmer box going on that side of the pond. And besides that, I am actually about eye level with not even the top waterfall up there. So that's where we're at for now. I'm probably just going to quit chatting and we're going to get to rocking and digging. So, bye.
Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh.
Where did Hunter go? Hunter! Hunter! Hunter?
Oh, hi, man.
What you doing?
Oh, I was taking a nap. Yeah, let's crawl out of this little cave.
Yeah, nap time's over. Get to work.
Okay, okay.
As you can see, this is a big fish cave. They're going to be very, very happy in there. And you got your 2 framers right here. I think they look fantastic. And we got this rock right here. That's kind of as far as we got today. We had to start picking up a little bit. But if we got a little more time, we're going to try to backfill that. And then tomorrow we're going to come in and we got our, it's called interaction stone going right here. Then we're just going to keep rocking. We're going to do big boulders here and there in the bottom. We don't want to use them all up because they're going to be under the water. So we're going to do a little bit of stacking with some nicer rocks. And then we'll be ready to run on to the top.
Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage headline on a Saturday.
Are you down, son?
Now go back out to mid.
Saturday night.
Back to the camera guy.
What you doing there, Jake?
I am gluing the fittings for our jet plumbing. That way it fits nicely through the bulkhead out the liner so we don't have any leaks.
Top of the morning, we are back at it again today. We have got most of this pond rocked in. We're getting our other load of boulders that are coming in just a minute. We've got a whole nother 15 tons coming in. All kinds of new stuff to work with, which I am very happy about because we burned through that rock pile in a matter of about 2 days. All 15 tons gone, in here, sold, out of rock. Besides that, we're pretty much just going to get to rocking. We're going to jump on this interaction stone, get everything in, and we are rocking our way out of the pond and towards our waterfalls. So, T-Dog out. So we're coming to the end of the day. We have made a ton of great stuff happen today. We completed our whole back pond edge on this wall coming out, and we actually set this whole waterfall is what you're looking at right here, down in this general vicinity of an area. And then up there, we've got our 2 framers in for our next waterfall. So this one I think is gonna be something that's pretty spooktacular because it's actually only about 6 inches above water level. So it's not going to be a huge falls, but it's falling into 12 inches deep of water. So it's going to get a huge bass tone coming off this thing. This was not originally our plan. I did not plan to have a 2-foot waterfall here, but once I saw this rock, I could not help myself. This thing is absolutely amazing, and it is going to create a stupid cool waterfall. So we're literally going to have water falling all the way about right here, straight down onto this shelf. I might make a pool in here to get more bassy tones too, because the higher drop you have, the higher velocity the water has, and the more sound gets put out from each waterfall in there. I think it's going to be worth it in the end because this waterfall is going to be awesome. So we're going to kick back at it tomorrow and hopefully we'll get done. Not going to happen. Sitting on one of the 2 interaction stones. This one is a little more my speed. I can sit right here, my feet on the bottom, not actually even dangling. You've got the other one where you can hang your legs off and it's in 3 feet deep of water, so you got no worries about hitting the bottom. So we have this one extra long root that's on here, and I was gonna kind of use it up in the stream for different purposes to make water come off at different elevations, but since we couldn't do that, it was a perfect opportunity to put it down here. And now actually what we have is we have this whole wallowed out spot underneath of here, and we are going to be able to foam this guy in and get him ready. The little fish are going to be able to swim underneath of this log and look like they're swimming underneath a wallowed out bank underneath of these aquatic plants that are going back there. So it's going to shelf out kind of underneath with aquatic plants overhanging, and that is going to create one of the coolest, most natural looking effects I think you could get out of a piece of driftwood right next to your interaction stone. So yeah, I'm super stoked. From within. I'll hold my head right, maybe. Today and not tomorrow. So we're at the point where we're ready to start filling this thing up. We can get our fish back. We brought them with us this morning. We can get them acclimating into the hose water, get our detoxifier out, make sure there's no chlorines or heavy metals that are going to affect the fish, and we are good to go. Going to have to stand here and watch this pump the entire time this thing is emptying because there are really tiny fish in here and I just don't think even they would have a good time going through the pump. So while Tristan's down there in the pond, I'll be here watching these little guys to make sure none of them gets up there. So the pond is almost full. Our fish have been happily acclimated over the course of 2 hours, so we know that it's the same temperature water in their bag that it is in the pond, plus it was the same host water. Goodbye, fishies. Wolf, I'm here with you.
Hey crew, John G. I'm back out to the team's water feature project and I have not laid eyes on it. So let me say this before I come out here. They did this without me. And I'm sure I could have done it faster, but I'm not sure I could have done it better. I'm gonna shoot a bunch of amazing footage. It's gonna start right now. You guys tell me what you think. Did my team nail this pond or what?
Alright, so we've hit the finish line here, back in Maryville, good old Maryville, Tennessee. So this is what you got. We went from this pretty much a puddle of a pond in the beginning, and a lot of the time that's what you get. And it's got riprap and rubble and all kinds of stuff, and you know, it doesn't look anything like this does. So we got from that, finally upgrade to this. 3,000 gallon koi pond that's 16 by 16 feet, 3 feet deep, so I can almost jump off the edge into the bottom if I want. And there's all kinds of awesome stuff about this pond that I absolutely love, like the fish cage. You've got the driftwood that the fish can swim under. Right next to your interaction stone, the series of jets, all this stuff is just one little piece after one little piece that adds up into an awesome collection. It makes a beautifully artistic pond. Plus, adding on to our pond, it's always nice to have some awesome waterfalls and a good bit of stream. That's pretty much what we've got for now, so I'm going to hop on over to the next job site and we'll get the next one in the works. So, if you guys like this video, you like this water feature, just comment in the comment section down there below somewhere. Like and subscribe somewhere around here too. There will be a link, I'm guessing. That's all up to Dad. That's not my wheelhouse. But for now, I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for the next one. Later!